Welcome to what should be a great Saturday night for the NBA. With Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. David Aldridge is with us as well. You look at the Timberwolves. And what a matchup we have here in the front court break.
Yeah, each of these teams are anchored by their big men. I think it's going to be physical and highly intensified.
Booker outside. To the paint. Stolen by Reed. And now the fast break. Edwards with the ball. For the finish. And the slam dunk by Simons.
Anthony Simons flying high to finish that one.
Booker outside. And he makes good on the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Back to Simons. Puts up a deep three. Okongwu grabs the board. And so Booker will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Pass to Okongwu. It's stolen by Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
And right there, Edwards shows you his ability to impact both sides of the ball.
And despite his young age, Coach Van Gundy, Anthony Edwards' leadership qualities growing day by day.
Yeah, Kevin, and a lot of it's because he is great at both ends of the court. Confident, charismatic, upbeat. He's learning that delicate balance between taking over a game and bringing his teammates along for the ride. Well, when you talk about great two-way players in this league, don't forget about Jaden McDaniel. He's already there defensively, and he's getting there offensively.
For three, Edwards. Simons surveying the D. Three-pointer. Okongwu grabs the board.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Nice shot by Smith.
Supreme confidence. Smith really stretches the floor with his ability to shoot.
Simons from outside. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. That's tipped. It's stolen by Edwards. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, thanks. Devin Booker is a 3-level scoring threat. He said, I'm just reading coverages and taking what the defense gives me. That's a mid-range jumper, which analytically people say isn't the highest percentage shot. But for myself, it's a good one. I've shot it pretty much my whole life. Kevin?
And David, doesn't it show? Wow, he's something else. Hey, thank you. And Simons wide open. He'll fire. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Kicks it out to Booker. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
And from the corner, Booker is not a player you can forget about.
Fires the three. And it's Simons missing.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Reeves left side. Booker looking around. Shot clock at 5. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul.
Well, that's 4 turnovers for him on the game. Giving away possessions will not endear him to his coaching staff.
Now, here's Simons. He's got 5. Again, Simons missing.
Well, it isn't for a lack of effort when it comes to getting up to three-pointers, but not much to show for it. He's going to lose the green light here very early in this game if this keeps up.
Look out below. Zion came flying in to finish that alley-oop.
The Timberwolves trail. Martin wide open. He fires. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Here's Booker. Count it. Booker's got 7 points in the game.
Well, he's 3 for 4 to start out. Right off the bat, you could sense he was dialed in. All business so far.
The shot's good from Simon.
And Simon shows off that soft touch inside.
Reeves outside. Booker outside. Williamson outside. And it goes on a bounce. That one is off Smith. Out of bounds. Timberwolves ball as Minnesota keeps possession. "13 feet away." And that concludes a back-and-forth, high-scoring first quarter of play. Timberwolves lead by 1. And we've got more action coming your way after this break. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Timberwolves.
Well, they've set the tone early with their pace. So important to capitalize on transition opportunities, and it keeps the defense off balance.
And they've also done a great job turning defense into offense tonight, creating turnovers and capitalizing on the other end.
Dillingham, no good. The Lakers trail. GA, when we think about Devin Booker's scoring ability, he always has been ahead of the curve.
The youngest player ever to score 70 in a game, amongst the youngest to get to 10,000 points. Booker is on a historic scoring pace.
And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. Stan, I've always admired you. Come from a coaching family. Was there a point growing up you knew you wanted to be a coach?
Yeah, look, I loved being around the game, and so 2 things happened that drove me into coaching. Number 1, I loved baseball, and I couldn't hit one, so that was out. And I wasn't a good enough basketball player to go on that way, so if I wanted to stay involved in the game, that's when I knew I wanted to be a coach.
But your dad had a little bit of that in his background. I say in a little kind of tongue-in-cheek, right? He was a guy that led the way, and you're interested.
Yeah, my dad coached for over 40 years, and I think he had a great passion for it and always used to tell us that he never actually felt like he worked a day in his life. He loved it so much.
Following in his footsteps. Terrific story.
And Reed is a very active player. Love seeing him be this aggressive inside.
Booker outside. Back to Reeves. And the 3 off target.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Pass to Dillingham. Back to Alexander Walker. Now the Lakers on the break. And O'Connell slams it in.
Just great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and then trigger the fast break.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Both teams will make substitutions. And the defense of the Timberwolves stand as good as it gets.
Well, Kevin, they can...
Edwards with the dunk of the night.
Yeah, Edwards has some big bounce in his step.
On the wing, Milton. Pass to Hachimura. Here's Vanderbilt. Sinks the three-pointer. Vanderbilt's got his first 3 points of the game.
And guarding him on the perimeter isn't a priority for them right now, but if this continues, it will be.
And here's Edwards from the arc. Hachimura grabs the miss.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you very much. The Timberwolves have become a rough and rugged team. Swingman Jaden McDaniel said, "We don't let nobody push us around. We're always being physical defensively. I feel like we're a tough team, super tough." Kevin, they certainly have the size to hold their own.
Always being physical. But, David, that's their identity. And we thank you for the report.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
And how about the explosiveness of Simons? Man, can he get up and finish with power?
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. He's ready to talk things through with the team. And the Lakers making a change here. And so Booker will bring it up for the Lakers. 4-point game. Pass to Vincent. Fires from deep. Rebound Minnesota. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Now Reed. And here's Edwards. Defended by Vincent. Lets it go from deep. Edwards shooting fearlessly from the arc.
Yeah, I really like when Edwards shows this kind of patience, allowing the play to develop over time.
Pass to Vincent. The Lakers moving the ball around. Booker, good.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Right side, Edwards. A beautiful finish inside by Ant.
Well, when Edwards gets this hot, all an opponent can hope to do is limit the damage.
Here's Vincent. Still scoreless. And the call will be against Anthony Simons. That is his first foul of the game.
Substitution, number 20,
There's 38 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Driving inside. Stolen by McDaniels. And it's Simons off the drive.
Yeah, Simons put in all of his speed to work on that drive.
Lakers trailed by 8. And the call will be against Gabe Vincent. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
There's 21 seconds left to play in the first half. Here he goes. And the slam dunk by Simons.
Man, once Simons found his rhythm, he's been non-stop.
Vincent with it. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game to the right side. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for him. He'll get you back to the action after this break. And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Timberwolves leading by 10. Edwards with the screen. To the middle. Stolen by Reeves. And here we go. Fast break. Booker's got it.
And this is how you convert in transition. Booker running the floor well and being rewarded for it.
Smith on the wing. Williamson outside. Gobert with the block.
Well, just outstanding positioning and timing by Gobert. He tries to block as many shots as he can.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
Over in the corner, Edwards. Off target from outside.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
You know, Coach, what more can you ask? The reigning four-time Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert.
Well, Kevin, since you asked, his impact in the playoffs hasn't always been the same as during the regular season. That's got to be the next step.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Pass to Vincent. Vanderbilt gets a wide-open look. A three-pointer off the mark.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
Edwards, good.
They are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. There's the drive. Gobert with the block.
And when Gobert is playing with this kind of aggression on that end, there aren't many better at defending.
To the inside. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And Milton's got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. Trailing by 10. Pass to Hachimura. You know, a trend that's been unmistakable, Greg, over the last few decades has been the number of positionless players.
Yeah, and I think that's a great thing, right? So many players now with diversity in their skill set, and there's no need to commit a player to a certain role just based on their size.
Here's Edwards. It's blocked. They get it back. It's stolen by Milton. Down low. Here's Hachimura. And the dunk by Hachimura.
Great job by Hachimura to not lose his concentration. Boy, he plays with great focus and energy.
Lakers shooting their first free throw of the evening.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
Lakers trail by 8. Pass to Hayes. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
And it's easy to give up after a play like that, but this team needs to keep fighting.
Yeah, it's definitely a momentum shifter, but it's time to refocus, make smart decisions, and start fighting their way back.
Inside. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. And stolen by Booker. Here's Vincent. Good. A nice assist from Booker. Vincent's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. There's the pick. Here's Gillingham. Got a hand on it. Booker in stride. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
An underrated athlete with a solid handle. Defenders can't always keep up with Booker on the drive.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. So both teams making some changes here. 1:27 left in the third quarter of the game. Now Simons. 13 points in the game. And he banks in the layup. Simons has got 15.
Some guts. Simons finishing with strength.
To the left side wing. And here is Hachimura. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Just 5 on the clock. A shot by Milton, no good. Timberwolves leading by 5. And Simons has it in the corner. 30 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Dillingham. That's tipped. Now the Lakers on the break. Pass to Hachimura. Plays it up off the glass. Hachimura's got 4 this quarter.
You have to push Hachimura out of there if you're the defense. He's a real problem on the interior.
Three-pointer. Dillingham, no good. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Minnesota on top, up 3. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we... And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. And here is Los Angeles now. It's a 3-point game. Back to Reeves. To tie it up. Gobert pulls it in.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
Edwards looking it over. Rebounded by the Lakers. Reeves outside. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Reeves has got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Lakers. And Simons, here we go.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Yeah, what a huge dunk. Making a statement right there.
And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Timberwolves?
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
And they've also not only created turnovers tonight, but converted on them. All game long, that strategy has been paying off.
Well, talk about a guy who plays above the rim, Anthony Edwards.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, J.J. Redick's message with his team was simple. Well, coach is frustrated with his guys. He let them know that the turnovers have to stop. He begged them to take better care of the ball. We'll see if they heeded the message. Kevin?
Thank you, David. And the 3 ball is good.
Zion keeping the defense on their toes right there.
Now here's Edwards. Driving, it's Edwards. Count that one. Edwards got 21 in the game.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
On the wing, Reeves. Booker outside. Six to shoot. Fantastic finish by Booker.
And we see this so often from Booker because he has the green light to take any shot he wants.
13 feet away. And he hits the jump shot. Edwards got 10 points here in the second half.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Pass to Booker. Down low. Here's Williamson. And finished off by Williamson.
Well, these are the moments Zion lives for. He loves to perform when the lights are brightest.
Outside, Simon. from outside off the mark. Lakers trail by 4. And stolen by Simon. And Edwards with the stuff.
Well, we've seen this movie before. Edwards is rolling, and his energy right now is infectious.
Back to Reeves. It's stolen by Edwards. Off on the layup.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Here's Smith, and he converts the layup.
And this is a statement bucket. If you weren't excited about Smith already, how about now?
Here is Edwards. No good with the layup. Lakers trail by 4. Booker in the post. Reeves outside. Fires for 3. Gobert pulls it in.
Well, I've been here before. You're looking to get back in the game, but desperation threes are not the way to do it.
Here is Edwards. Pass to Reed. Nice pass. Right into the rack perfectly for the layup. And the Timberwolves lead by 6.
Every second counts now. They can't wait around.
And they have to play fast, but also smart. Every possession counts.
36 seconds left in the 4th. Edwards drives in, goes straight through the defender for the dunk, draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's going to go on Onyeka Okongwu. He throw good, Edwards.
And that'll just about do it. Coming through at the line in a big spot.
Pass to Smith. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Knocks down the 3 ball. It's taken away by Smith for the 3. A rebound by the Timberwolves. They've led by as much as 10. Edwards drives in to the wing right side. Back to Simons. And there's the 3-second call. This one on the defense. And so he hits the technical free throw. Three from the inbound. And so Minnesota takes the win. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans. But in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on. But let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness in terms of finishing.